I can tell you is that it seems to be suicide, and she's only been dead a short while.
Well, did she leave a note?
No, not that I could see.
Well, from what she told us this morning and the condition she was in, she didn't need to leave a note. Or maybe she did and somebody nicked it. You were in the dorm, weren't you, Andrea? You saw her hanging there.
I tried to warn them, but they wouldn't take any notice. Kept saying it was just a reaction from being in solitary confinement. I could see it was more than that. The woman was desperately ill. Why wouldn't they listen to me?
They're screws. They think all prisoners are subnormal.
Hey, what's this I hear about Linda?
Yeah, Bea, it's true.
Oh, God, poor kid. I wonder what finally pushed her over the edge.
In the state she was in, it could have been anything. Just the wrong word at the wrong time would have been enough.
From what she told us this morning, I'd say it wasn't a case of what pushed her over the edge, but who.
Look, what would you know about it? You've only just arrived in this place.
She told Kate and me the whole story this morning.
Oh, I'll bet she did. Look, she was sick, mental. She didn't know what she was doing. Did she tell you that she tried to kill me in the hospital?
Yes, and she told us why. Linda's friend was dead. She was going to be sent up for 20 years, and you had what? About another week to serve? You self-centered pig!
Oh, shut up and leave me alone!
I've had a gutful of your troublemaking. Let's go and see the governor. The rest of you, sit down and behave yourselves. Keep an eye on them till I get back. Come on, move along there.
Not bad. Where'd you learn to fight like that?
I had a boyfriend who was a boxer.
No, she can't see Burns. She's on kitchen duty. And just a minute. Lizzie Birdsworth's in reception. Is there any reason why she can't see Smith? No, that'll be fine, Julie. Look, you fix it for me, will you? Thanks. Well, that should make Lizzie happy. What about you? How are you feeling now? Look, when I said before that you lacked experience, this is what I meant. She's dead. All this self-recrimination won't bring her back again. And we've still got a job to do. Mrs. Powell, in future, would you please mind waiting until someone asks you to come in?
Well, I'm sorry, but there's been more trouble.
What about?
Her fight in the rec room. It would appear the other prisoners were beating up Hennessy.
What for, Hennessy?
Well, I don't know. They didn't have to have a reason. Look, I demand some protection. Now, they've been after me from the minute I got in here.
Well, I know damn well why they bash you up, and so do you. They hate you because of what you did to Linda. So does her father.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Goldman came to see Linda this afternoon before she died, but she refused to see him. It broke his heart. He said she was a perfectly normal, loving daughter until she met you. He said that you destroyed her for your own self-satisfaction.
I am sick to death with hearing about poor little Linda. Now, she knew what she was getting into, and she wanted to fight for the poor, suffering underdog. But the poor bloody little fool couldn't understand that they are only underdogs because they don't have the guts or the brains to get out from underneath.
Come on, mate. I think you've said enough, Hennessy.
Look, I demand my rights. Now, I want to be moved to another prison. I'm not safe from the staff here.
I said that's enough. Now, you won't be transferred, but you will be moved to E Block for your own protection. Mrs. Powell, take her to a cell while she packs the things, then move her to E Block.
Oh, it'll be a pleasure. Come on.
I'm sorry I lost control then. I was taking out my guilt on her.
Look, that's all right. The best thing is just to forget all about it. Just try and keep yourself busy. Believe me, it works.
I'll try.
I thought you might have left.
Oh, I'm just about to, actually. Just about to head up for today.
I haven't exactly shone in the prisoner's aid and counselling department, have I?
Oh, come on, Meg. Everyone makes mistakes.
Yes, but this one cost a woman her life. Won't forget that in a hurry.
Look, even if you had called in Dr. Weissman, there's no guarantee that he would have done any good. If she was so determined to kill herself, he mightn't have been able to stop her.
Yes, but we weren't to know that, were we? I should have called him in after I'd seen that incident at the hospital. I should have noticed the signs.
For God's sake, between you and Janet, I'm just about fed up to the back teeth.
Jim, now...
Look, I can understand Janet's attitude to a certain degree. She's new to the game. But you've got no excuse. You know what these women are capable of, and you know that you can't afford to let yourself get emotionally involved. Damn it all, Meg, stop trying to be everybody's mum and come back to the job that you do best, and that's helping to run this prison.
To tell you the truth, I'm surprised that you went to visit at all. The place has been like a madhouse this afternoon.
Just like the old days, eh? What's been happening?
Andrea got bashed in the rec room. And Linda Goldman hanged herself in Judy's cell.
What?
Yeah. See what happens when you're not here to keep them in line?
Oh, Bea, that's dreadful.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about this dump. How's your house going?
Oh, it's lovely. It's beaut waking up in the morning to real sunshine and birds chirping.
Beats working in the laundry, eh?
Oh, you can say that again. But what about you? You working on that Braille thing, Miss Ed?
Yeah, I'm slowly getting the hang of it. I'm only working on it 3 days a week at the moment, but I'm trying to talk Fletch into letting me work in the library full time.
You reckon he'll let you?
Oh, yeah, if I'm a good girl and behave myself and give him a body once in a while.
He wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, well, I'd soon show him. Well, how's your garden going?
Oh, well, Bea, I don't know whether I'm going batty or whether somebody's pulling my leg.
How do you mean?
Mrs. Morris gave me a housewarming present, a beautiful azalea.
Oh, yeah, she told me about it.
Well, it keeps moving around.
What? Well, have you tried sticking it in the ground?
Of course I have. I planted it in one place. Next thing you know, it's moved somewhere else.
Oh, good. Man, you've got fairies at the bottom of your garden.
Oh, no, don't laugh. I couldn't believe me eyes.
Well, it could be following the sun around. You know, they say plants have a life of their own.
Be serious. I knew I shouldn't have told you.
Oh, come on, love. Look, you sure you haven't been hitting the grog since you've been out?
Of course not. I haven't had a drop, let alone get drunk. No. Well, I suppose you're right. Plants don't move around. I must have made a mistake and planted in the wrong place. There's so many shrubs in the garden, it's hard to keep track of them all.
Yeah, well, I think that's probably more like it.
Well, I better get moving and catch the butchers before they close. Oh, things are very expensive on the outside. It's much cheaper living in here.
Yeah, but a darn sight quieter out there, eh?
Yeah, it's not so much fun. I miss my old mates.
Yeah, well, look after yourself, Lizzie.
Give my love to Dora and Jude.
Yeah, will do.
Look after yourself. See you soon, eh?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Come in.
Can I see you for a minute, Mr. Fletcher?
Yes, of course. What's it about?
I think we should do something about moving Bryant out of that cell. Can't expect her to stay there after what happened this afternoon.
Yes, I think you're right. What do you suggest?
Well, while we're at it, there are a couple of other moves we should make. Edwards and Peterson.
What's wrong with leaving them where they are?
If we leave them together, I think they're going to cause trouble. There's signs of it already.
In what way?
Peterson hasn't been inside before. Now, she's an ex-doctor. She thinks she can carry on the same way as she did on the outside. She's going to have trouble buckling down to discipline.
No, I think she'll settle down all right. Just give her time.
I would rather see her put in with someone quieter. Edwards is a hard case. She knows the ropes too well.
I don't think she's any worse than a lot of other people we've got in here.
Oh, you haven't seen her at work. She's already taken over the press and the laundry. Now, she wouldn't have got that without a fight.
I don't think we'll have any trouble from Smith. She seems to be quite happy working full-time in the library.
Jim, you're missing the point. The press is a status symbol. Now, if anyone's going to take it over from Smith, it should be Bryant or Burns. No, that one's going to cause trouble.
No, I think you're overreacting.